All right, we're here with Alex Vincent. You guys probably know him better as being Andy from Child's Play.
It's probably how they know me.
And there's a few things I want to talk to you about with Child's Play. First off, I
Okay.
want to just go back to the beginning. What's it like being a kid making that movie? Because that movie scared the hell out of me
It's
when
fun.
I was a kid. That's what
It's not scary.
That's
It's
what I
fun.
kind of imagined.
Yeah. I mean, it was our job to make the doll look scary to you. So that is that preoccupied our thought. It wasn't any opportunity to think the doll was actually trying to kill us. So
Sure.
even at 6, I had I was very bright as a kid, and I had the whole script memorized, all my lines and all everybody else's. So I knew what was coming. I knew what to expect, and I thought how they operated the doll was like the coolest thing. I wanted to be a puppeteer. Like I wanted to control the doll.
Of course.
It's like an
how could you
awesome
not? Yeah.
robot that a 6-year-old boy got to play with. So
Yeah, and that's what it kind of seems like to me. It would seem a lot less scary because, I mean, I'm imagining you're just watching a bunch of adults fight with an animatronic for hours and hours.
Yeah, trying to get Chucky to do the right thing takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and you're probably just kicking back and laughing at all these guys just like having a great old time.
Yeah, usually it was fun.
Yeah, so that's like my experience when you read about kids in horror movies. When you dissect the filmmaking process, it's not scary. You're not jumping out and like scaring kids left and right.
No, I like to tell people sometimes that, they just locked me in a room with a doll for 3 months and shot reaction shots and then edited it into that film, but no, not
And
the
we're
case.
sitting here right next to Chucky right now.
Yeah, that's one of the dolls from Cult of Chucky, the last
Oh, that's
film.
from Cult. Okay,
Yeah.
very cool, very cool. You run and do the conventions a lot then? You bring Chucky along?
Yeah, he's been tagging along for the past couple years since I was lucky enough to get him after my 4th film in 30 years in the franchise. I finally got one. He's been tagging along.
That's awesome.
Yeah, conventions are fun. I mean, I've been doing 10 or 15 of them a year for the past 15 years or so. Get to travel a lot, meet people that are appreciative of the series. It's fun.
That's awesome. I love that Don Mancini kind of keeps it in the family and likes to keep this legacy thing going where he brings you back because you played him originally. He's done the same thing with so many other characters.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, just testament to him. I mean, you see franchises trade hands left and right, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, but Don Mancini's been the dude.
So far, we've been able to keep it in the family and keep telling a continuation of the same story. Of
course.
Each film has had a kind of a different approach and gone different directions, but it still keeps the same story in mind and stays true to it. And I think having Don be there the whole time, be passionate about it, keeps that storytelling alive.
Yeah, it keeps that through line consistent. Like the vibe is fairly consistent. You can tell that creative voice is still there. So he's planning a series. Is that still happening? Can you speak at all to that?
I mean, the last I heard is that the series is in development with Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi. Okay.
I know there's a pretty big gap in this business between being in development and being greenlit. So it's like a fingers crossed situation right now. I hope it happens.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see an episodic, especially with the way you guys set it up at the end of Cult.
Yeah, it opens up the doors for a
doors.
lot of different things.
Yeah, I could to say the least.
Yeah, and an opportunity to tell 7 or 8 hours of the story or whatever it'll be. It sounds a lot of fun to me.
Right.
I sure hope it happens.
Do you know if you would have some involvement in that?
Well, I don't think Andy will get forgotten in that padded room.
Yeah, right.
Although
I would
that's
hope not.
it's possible. That might
with the
that
way
might
they
happen
left
as
your
well,
mom
too.
after the first movie, they have there's
never
a
know,
legacy
yeah.
of just like,
Yeah.
oh, this character doesn't deserve this, but now,
Yeah,
sorry.
well, anyone who
They're locked up.
believes a doll is chasing around killing you,
They did do her
their
dirty.
fate ends up in a padded room. I think, though, you know.
They did do your mom dirty, though, after the first movie. But they're just like, well, she couldn't take it.
Yeah.
She's locked up.
Eh,
So I got to ask, what's your opinion on the remake?
I don't know. I don't
Did you
have
see
one.
it? You didn't see it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And one last thing I want to talk about, man. You mentioned before we started talking that you do your own podcast. So
I do.
obviously, this is a podcast, man. We'd love to hear about yours.
Sure. It's called The Final Note. I do it live out of my recording studio, which is AV Productions in Clearwater, Florida. And we do it once a week, Wednesday nights. We did 16 episodes the first half of the year and took a break. That's actually coming back this Wednesday, September 4th. We're going to be live again. For the first 16 episodes, I had live music every show. I played a bunch of music that I recorded at the studio and artist friends and stuff that I had rights to play things,
Cool.
So I would take breaks where I'd play music, but we also had live music every episode. And I had an interview with a bunch of horror friends, Kane Hodder and Danielle Harris and Catherine Hicks and Christina Leese. And
great, yeah.
It was fun. I mean, it was challenging because I was producing and hosting and
It sounds like a variety hour. It's like a whole production.
It's like a late night with Alex Vincent, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was fun. We're starting it up again this week. I'll probably do it a little differently. I'm going to have guests sometimes. Sometimes we'll just chat, and we'll see how it goes. I think Zach Galligan from Gremlins is going to be on Wednesday night with us. So
that's great.
And play some new music that we've been working on, and yeah, it'll be fun.
Well, that's badass. That's the Final Note, guys, so go check that out.
TheFinalNoteLive.com.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, thanks so much for talking with me.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.